quickly before this video starts, we are giving away a top rank over here on factions worth $120. All you have to do to go ahead and enter is like the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment your IGN down below, and enter in the chance of winning a free top rank. This is the #1 faction server of 2024, and the brand new season is opening tomorrow. Yes, guys, you heard that right. The brand new season of Complex Factions, the summer season, is opening June 1st at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I am so freaking pumped. There are so many changes for this upcoming season that I am actually proud to announce I had my hand in a bunch of them. I suggested a bunch of them. I helped make a lot of them come true. I'll go ahead and do the quick rundown. If you guys do want to go ahead and hop on the server, like I said, brand new season is opening up. Hxroic.mc-complex.com. It is a 1.18 and above server, but now let's hop straight into the changelog. First things first, just go over the quick map details. It is actually 15-man factions and a roster limit of 60, which if you guys don't know how the roster actually works, we go ahead and check out the top factions right now. So let's just go ahead and check out the faction RedDragon. They're currently F-top #1. As you can see, they have 43 roster members, which obviously, like I just said, there'll be 60 roster members, and any of these players can automatically rotate into the faction if they are added to the roster. Secondly, the buffer limit. So to go ahead and promote more raiding, there's actually an 8 chunk regen limits out of your 12 chunk buffer. So let's actually go ahead and show you guys an example of a base on a faction called Sparta from this season. So if we go ahead and turn our chunk borders on, let's go ahead and count their chunks of defenses. So they have 1 chunk, 2 chunk, 3 chunks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they have a 10 chunk buffer, but is actually being switched. You're allowed 12 chunks of defenses, but only 8 chunks of those are actually allowed to have regens in them. And just a quick starter tip for anybody that's just now getting into factions, go ahead and actually join the Discord down below, discord.gg/alpine. This client right here is literally free to download, and it has every single mod that you could possibly need for factions. So that is how I see the chunk borders right here, and can count out all the individual chunks. But now another massive change, we are switching to 4-week maps. So just 1 month in total instead of the original 6-week maps. I have been lobbying this for literally the season that I came. Over a year ago, I have been lobbying for this, and it finally came true. 1 week of grace and 3 weeks of TNT just to keep the entire season much more active. But now let's actually go ahead and get into the brand new features that are being added for this season. And trust me, there's multiple that you guys are going to want to hear. The first one, okay, I went ahead and recommended a job system. If you guys are an OG to the channel, you guys know I used to play the Archon, and there was like a job system where you could do mining, fishing, as well as woodcutting, and they're actually bringing that over here to 1.18 plus factions and recreating something similar. So there's going to be a system for new players to go ahead and grind, such as fishing, wood chopping, and mining, that actually allows you to earn money for your faction. Now the second edition, probably my second favorite edition, if we go ahead and check out /light zone. So as you guys know, there is no PvP here. It is literally the dark zone, but there's no PvP. You just straight up kill mobs. This is actually going to be changing a little bit. So there's going to be multiple tiers to the light zone. I believe 3 tiers in total. And as you go ahead and kill more and more mobs, you actually rank up through the tiers, and as you progress through the tiers, your rewards get a lot better. So this makes it for anybody that wants to go ahead and grind these mobs and do it over a long period of time. You start to get better rewards than people that are just joining and aren't grinding near as hard as you are. And I need to get out of here before I get jumped by all the zombies. But next, and probably my favorite addition to this season, is the arcade. Okay, you guys have probably seen it on my channel on Minecadia, but they are adding a similar arcade system where you guys can actually get locked into a 1v1 risk duel where other people can actually go and spectate, but they can't hit you. It's just a straight up 1v1. It's essentially an arena where you can lose all of your items. And as you guys know, some of these seasonals go for literally so much money, so you have the chance to go ahead and get a bunch of really good items just from being good at PvP. Now, another extremely positive to go ahead and go alongside the arcade is they're actually doing weekly ban waves where they have been working super hard on the anti-cheat system, and every single week they're going to be banning a bunch of players that are confirmed hacking on the server to try to go ahead and get rid of the cheating issue. Not to mention, maybe just a little quick sneak peek, I might be doing a staff series. If you guys actually want to go ahead and see that, comment down below in the comments. Let me know your opinions on a staff series and if you would watch it. But now another massive change, we're bringing back the infinite regen buckets to go ahead and promote people making their bases, because this season nobody really even made a base. Only a couple factions did, just because it was way too grindy. But now we're bringing back infinite regen buckets to go ahead and make bases you can literally do within a day, and you have a full week of grace going your base up. There's literally no excuses not to have a full base. You can do it as a solo, you can do it as a full 60 main faction super quickly. They also went ahead and nerfed a bunch of seasonals over here to go ahead and try and balance it out a little bit, because the past couple of seasons seasons, the top players in the top factions have been running the exact same seasonals literally every single day, every single team fight. So all of those seasonals that they were using and abusing, they're nerfed, okay? There's going to be a lot of other good seasonals. You guys are going to have to test them out, get a hold of them, and maybe you can find the new broken items. And lastly, I went ahead and lobbied for a full-on unban all from factions. Literally everybody that's ever been banned, unless you're blacklisted. But there is going to be a massive unban all wave. So if you got banned for cheating or something, you can go ahead and actually log on for Start of the World and get a second chance at playing the server legitly this time, all right? Don't break the rules. But there's a bunch of other really cool additions as well to the server that I simply do not have enough time to go and talk about. If you guys do actually want to go ahead and check out all of them, I will go ahead and actually link the Complex Discord down below in the description and check out the changelog and the announcements. I think this is probably going to be my favorite factions map since I have started playing Complex, and I've been playing for over a year just because of the changes that they're adding. And it's also going to be super competitive because it is a bunch of 1.8 players against a massive 1.18 faction. It is essentially the Christmas map, except we're running it back. So guys, all I'm saying right now, don't miss out on the opportunity to go ahead and play. June 1st, this Saturday, literally the day after this video is uploaded at 3 p.m. Eastern is Start of the World. 1 full week of grace. Go ahead and get some armor, get some enchants, make your base, make a faction, join a faction. It's up to you, and enjoy the server. And if you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comments as well. I'll make sure to go ahead and get to them all. But I'm super pumped. I cannot wait for Start of the World. It's going to be a super fun season. I'll see you guys all then. Peace out.